Hey, what's up? What's up to everybody out there on YouTube on this lovely Saturday evening? I hope all of you and your families are doing well and remaining safe out there. And as always, welcome to Super Hubby Review. Thank you so much for taking the time to drop by my channel. It is much appreciated, and I thank you in advance for subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell, and also liking this content in its entirety. And also a special thanks to those of you who have subscribed to this channel. I really appreciate your positive support on this social media platform. And just like many of you, I am just your average consumer, and I love making honest review-based content. And I make these videos in hopes that something helpful or informative would be said or mentioned that would make a positive impact for your purchases. So with that being said, let's get into it. Today, I am going to be reviewing this Phillips Roku Smart TV 32-inch. And a shout out to Phillips for having this available. And shout out to Walmart, yes, Wally World, for having this in stock. The cost price is between $118 plus tax, give or take, depending upon where you purchase this at. So let me go ahead and I'm going to give you my honest review on this 32-inch Philips Roku Smart TV. And I'm going to show just the basic features that it has to offer. This is just a casual review for a casual TV viewer like myself. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see, let's look at what it has to offer here. Again, this is 32 inches here. This icon here, you're able to add certain channels to your home screen. It already comes with already have Netflix already installed, Prime Video, HBO Max, Disney Plus, Hulu, YouTube, the Roku channel, Apple TV, CBS Sports, and Kids and Family on the Roku channel. There's also other apps you can add, like Voodoo. You can also add Voodoo. What else? Okay, Netflix is already here. And again, there's so many other apps out there that can be added to this. AMC has one there, and you can also, search for certain channels that are of interest, and they can be added to the home screen. We also have your sleep timer here. I do have my PlayStation 4 already connected to the smart TV. I like that it's able to pick up on that already. And you got your HDMI connections, AV connections, and live TV as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at some other things. I want to say this because I am just a casual TV viewer. So I feel like for those of you who are a casual TV viewer like myself, this would be a pretty good TV to go out and purchase. I really only watch about maybe a couple of hours of TV per day. And I've come to the realization that I'm only going to use the smart TV for gaming, a couple of sports games I play on my PS4, financial stock news, cooking channels, faith-based content, and even yard work, grilling, social media content. So I feel like this is a pretty good TV for a casual TV viewer, and it definitely gets the job done. I'm also going to talk to you about the pros and cons, those things that I did like about it and the things that I did not like about it. Again, let's go to the left hand side here. We got our home screen section, what to watch section here. It's gonna kind of give you an idea of different programmings that are available. Also, recommended channels, Tubi, free movies and TV. I do use that channel from time to time. Peacock. I also use this to watch my NFL Sunday football highlights on NBC. Love that. ESPN, QVC, Home Shopping Network channel, Sling. Just so Showtime, so much, just so many options that are at your disposal. Again, this is just your basic. That's the basic idea of what it has to happen. Here is your featured free TV program, and this is what is trending right now. Inception. That's a really good movie, man. Me and my family love that movie. Wow. And other programming here as well, finding things that somewhat fit your preference of what you like. You got the live TV feature where you can also look at programming that is currently happening right now. News, live now. You've got cooking content, true crime content, sports insider. So quite a few little options here on this TV here. And of course, one of my favorite is live sports. I am a big football fan of college and the NFL. Several options here to take a look at on this TV. And that's always a good thing. This is showing you the games that will be happening on tomorrow. I love that. So you can kind of get an idea of what to expect on football Sundays. And you also got your search icon, streaming channels, and offers and things of that nature. So what I want to do now is I want to talk about I'm also going to be showing you some live footage so you can kind of get an idea. You can somewhat get an idea of what the actual footage is going to look like, because I really want to talk to you about the HD intensity quality that this TV has that this Phillips 32-inch smart TV has to offer. So let's go ahead and talk about that. All right, this is a channel that I go to on YouTube. I love coming to this channel because it gives me it's a good measuring stick to show the type of quality, TV quality and sound this Philips smart TV has to offer. I will say, as far as the picture quality looks pretty good. You see those nice clear blue skies back there, those nice palm trees, nice attention to detail. This smart TV is able to pick up on. I will say this, for somewhat of the more sophisticated, consumer who wants more of a higher quality of smart TV. This is 720p quality. I was a little bit disappointed with that. You're also able to notice that this is not 1080p. Again, the most higher quality this can go to is 720p. That is a slight difference of HD intensity from the highly recommended 1080p, which is more sharp and more precise quality. I do like that Philips did advertise that on the box, the display box. So again, this can only go up to 720p without adding any type of your own modifications to it separately. So there is sometimes a slight blur that sometimes shows up as you're watching your content. I've noticed sometimes it takes a couple of seconds to really get in focus as far as picture quality. Just something, one of these subtle things that I did notice about this, but I feel like for the average consumer, I mean, it's pretty good because there's people like myself who are really not going to watch a whole lot of TV. You might be just watch just enough to justify your purchase. So again, for me, 720p that fits my preference. I don't have an issue with that, but I did notice that it is not as strong quality as 1080p. 720 is what this TV is, how far this TV can go. Let's take a look at that sound. I was pretty pleased with the sound. I'm gonna turn up the volume here so you can hear that sound of the ocean and the trees. Nice, smooth sound. I like that. I don't have any issues with the sound quality or anything like that. Pretty good sound for that price. But even though it's 720p for the casual consumer like myself, again, I wanted to show you this some picture quality to give you an idea of what this Philips 32-inch smart TV is able to do. But still, all in all, not too bad for 118. Not too bad for $118. Pretty good price. Okay, and you are able to adjust the picture quality here in the picture settings. I always use the brighter selection, and I also use vivid as well. I'm going to show you how you can change the picture quality on here. Again, vivid is my preference. I can go lower power. I can go to movie, and you will see the texture of the picture quality change. I can go to normal and sports, and of course vivid, low power, movie, and things like that. So I mean, everybody has a different picture preference that they are like. For myself, vivid was my preference, and you can also come in here and change the color temperature as well. Cool is my preference. The other options is normal. You can go to warm and things like that. So these are just basic features that it has to offer. There's so much more: picture size, dynamic contrast, reset your settings. You can apply settings to all inputs. You can fine tune. You can also fine tune your picture as well according to your preference. I didn't make many changes there. Picture size, dynamic contrast. So there's quite a few little options here, a few settings that you can kind of tinker with to get that quality that fits your purpose, your preference. However, this is pretty good. This footage I'm showing you here is really good footage to give you an idea of the type of quality that this 32-inch Philips Roku smart TV has to offer. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the remote here. I wish the remote was had a little bit more to offer. And one of the things I've noticed is that the Philips and Hisense OWN and TCL, the Philips OWN and TCL remotes all look the same and they're so similar. So this is just an idea of what the remote has to offer. And I've come to the realization that all smart TV remotes are not the same. It's not really a big deal, but even though I'm a casual TV viewer, I do like the more sophisticated remote that has a whole lot more to offer. So let's just take a look at it. The power button, you got your back icon, home screen, directional pad, okay, return. You can change some settings, a few little buttons of adjustments there, and of course your Netflix, Disney Plus, TV Plus, Hulu. These buttons are cool because they can take you right to those app channels that are very popular. And you also got some buttons here on the side, volume, up, volume down, and of course your mute icon as well. I really was looking for a little bit more meat, a little bit more to offer with the remote, but all in all, still a pretty good TV for that purchase price. I often wonder why don't they put YouTube on there, being that YouTube is extremely popular. I'm still waiting to find a remote that actually has a quick button that takes you right to YouTube. So that's pretty much it there. Not too much to see here. Just your basic remote. It's just kind of puzzles. It's just kind of surprising that again the Phillips and the OWN and the TCL remote all look the same. And but I just really wanted to give you an idea of how the remote looks, because there's consumers like myself, things like that somewhat matter to us, and I'm glad I was able to show you this. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look on the back of the TV. Of course, you got your HDMI connection there. You got another one here, two HDMI slots that you can use. You got your spot here for your cable and your spots for your AV connections, and you also have another spot there, your digital audio spot, and you also have a USB spot here as well. And I think there's a reset button there to the far right hand side. So one thing is always a good thing for those of you like myself who are old gamers who use like the PlayStation 2, or you might have a Wii, or even older consoles. You will be able to play those on this TV. The AV connections are there, red, white, and yellow. That's always a good thing, because even though I'm primarily a PlayStation 4 gamer, we do have older consoles as well. And this Philips Smart TV does give us the opportunity to play older gamings. So I love that. So I'm glad I was able to show you what it has to offer as far as HDMI and other connections as well. All right, and this is what I always like to do on my content. Particularly if I'm purchasing something that I deem as a item that a lot of people are trying to purchase, is I always want to look at the advertising that was on the display box to somewhat give you an idea of what were the selling points that Philips advertised to somewhat persuade or convince the consumer to purchase their products. So let's take a look at this, what Philips has advertised here on this Philips 32-inch smart TV. And these are things that I look at. It is advertised as endless free TV, stream Emmy-nominated Roku originals, 200 plus live TV channels, exclusive movies, kids TV, and more for free on the Roku channel. Those are things that I look at as the consumer, because there's always something on the display box that somewhat persuades me whether I should purchase it or not, or rather I should give this TV a try. Again, it says easy to use remote. Yeah, I can agree with that. It is very extremely easy to use and very user friendly as well. It is advertised as 720p HD, even though it isn't 1080p. 720p is pretty good. I would consider that to be good enough quality to definitely purchase this. 120 perfect motion rate. Yeah, I can agree with that. Wireless LAN 802.11n. So Philips is really advertising everything that this TV has to offer. 500,000 plus movies and TV episodes, and search across top streaming channels. A perfect fit for any smart home. So that's pretty good. Also, it says here that it works with Apple AirPlay, works with Apple HomeKit, and works with Hey Google. So this is how Philips and Roku advertised this smart TV. Not too bad, but I am beginning to notice somewhat of a trend that there's quite a few of these smart TVs that work the same. If you have a own smart TV, there's no difference, in my opinion, between OWN, Phillips, and TCL. They all seem to run the same, have the same similar features, same type of remote. So I feel like if you purchase one of those, then you've purchased all of the brands that I've mentioned in that category. Now there are other brands of smart TVs that I do prefer over this Philips. A couple of other popular brands that run totally different, have a whole lot more to offer. I mean, a whole lot more to offer. The TV remote is more sophisticated with more features, but all in all, not too bad for a basic smart TV for the casual viewer. Okay, and that is pretty much my review. And I guess I want to, before I close out this content, let's lastly talk about a few closing remarks. Another thing that I did not like about this Philips Roku 32-inch smart TV was that sometimes the Wi-Fi connection, you will lose your Wi-Fi signal periodically. I've noticed that if you was to, let's say, turn this off at maybe 10 o'clock at night, my own experience is that I've noticed that sometimes when I haven't used it, when it's been turned off for quite a few hours, even 7 or 8 hours, you come back to it and try to turn it on. You have to reconnect your Wi-Fi connection. That's just something that I have noticed, and I've noticed that to be somewhat of a trend with OWN TV brand as well, with TCL, and now I've also noticed that with this Philips TV as well. Again, I feel like those three brands, Philips, OWN, and TCL, they all work the same. A whole lot of similarities. Remember, my understanding is all smart TVs that I've used do not work the same. But those three particular brands are extremely similar. But there are some more top-notch brands out there that I've noticed that work a little bit more efficiently. So to give you a quick recap, I was pleased with the sound quality. Picture quality was a decent. It does enough to take care of your picture quality needs. Again, it is 720p. That seems to be as highest as you can take it. And the remote control is basic. All in all, I still would recommend this TV for the casual TV viewer who just wants to watch something on TV. So for those of you who've seen this in the store and you wonder, is this Philips TV worth it? Should I go out and get it? Is it worth the purchase? Am I going to be pleased with it? In my opinion, I would say yes. This Philips 32-inch smart TV is definitely worth the purchase. Even with those few things that I did not like about it, this is still a must buy. Good for the kiddos in the kids room, good for teenagers, even young adults, and also casual TV viewers. But there is another demographic of more sophisticated, savvy TV watchers who want something with a little bit more power, and I totally understand that. Not too bad for $118. So not only is it important for me to share my thoughts, I'm also curious to know what are your thoughts. For those of you who have purchased this Philips TV, feel free to leave me a comment below. Let me know what you liked about this TV and what you didn't like about it. And in my free moments, I definitely will read your comments and get back with you. And again, I hope that I said something helpful or informative with said or mentioned that would make a positive impact for your purchases. So, and also thank you, if you have not yet, for subscribing to this channel, hitting the notification bell, and also liking this content in its entirety. And also a special thanks to those of you who subscribe to Super Hubby Review. You are appreciated, and I will continue to make honest review-based content in my free moments. So with that being said, always remember, keep that faith no matter what. Love, live, laugh. Until next time, Super Hubby Review signing off. Bye.